more.
Kami din po actually.
Yeah, anyway, okay lang. Kay Aisel, kasi nga coming from musical ka na rin, and then this time is a movie musical, tama ba ko? Yeah. Saan ka mas pressure? Yung pwede kang ikumpara kay Ate Guy dahil movie na to eh, iba yung musical lang talaga. Or dahil part to ng Metro Manila Film Festival. And
actually, ang na-pressure po ako kung paano ko magpapapayat. Nung nabalitaan ko po ito kasi galing ako sa panganganak. So, yun talagang naging pressure ko. But, hindi, ang babaw, ano. Pero, katulad ng musikal, ang paggampan ng role na ito ay totoong malaking shoes to fill, diba? But I always go back to the script. I always go back to who Elsa is. Marahil iba ang naging interpretasyon ni Ate Guy, marahil magiging iba rin po ang interpretasyon namin ngayon dahil nanggaling kami from 5 years ago, sabi nga namin, uy, after 5 years, parang marami kaming baon pa. Kaya kahit kami pong bawat isa sa amin ay excited kung paano ito maipapakita sa nagpelikula. Though we've taped it, but it's really different pagka ayan na nandyan na yung camera at kitang-kita na yung mga pores namin. Kitang-kita yung detalye, kitang-kita yung kunot ng noo mo at pag-iyak mo at pagbulong mo. Ang mga bagay ito hindi kasi nakikita lahat din sa teatro. But this time, it's how many times more? It's 10 times more. And we are excited at sana kayo rin po ay excited for the film.
okay, last na. Kung may isang himala na nahihingi para dito sa pelikula na po, ano yun?
Maging box office po.
Yes!
Ang suportahan po ng maraming Pilipino ang mapanood ng Gen Z, ng mga pamilya, dahil hindi lamang ito for entertainment. Marami po tayong kapupulutan ng aral. Maraming aral na ipapaalala sa atin ang pelikulang ito. At syempre, mamamangha tayo sa husay at galing ng talentong Pilipino. At obrang Pilipino.
Opo, isa lang po talagang follow-up. I'm so sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so
Love you,
much.
Ate Rose.
You don't have to worry because mamaya naman po after our Q&A, you'll have an opportunity to talk to our artists. Ayan. Okay, so ang atin pong next na magtatanong, hindi ko po alam kung siya po ito, pero I will try. Miss Nikki Wang.
Mr.
Mr. Nikki Wang. Parang talagang nangihingi ako ng himala for today.
Hello.
Kinakabahan na ako.
Good afternoon. First of all, congratulations sa creatives and of course to the entire cast. We all know that Himala explores, 70s and 80s socio-political issues. This question is for Direk. With this reinterpretation, how do you think the themes discussed in the original film would, resonate with today's audience?
I think yung themes po ng Himala are timeless, and unfortunately, a lot of the issues that were present in the original film are still issues that we have in our society today. Issues of faith and blind faith. Issues of truth and non-truth. Issues of our society and the way we deal with each other. Pero I think nasa pinakapuso po ng Himala is ito po, ang kwento ni Elsa, which is her coming to terms with her faith and the visions that she had seen. And then on another level, yung kwento niya with her mother and how yung relationship nila evolves because of yung mga Himala. Yung relationship ni Elsa with her friends, Chayong and Mimia, na they grew up together and drifted apart, and how they are trying to come back together. And then ang kwento ni Elsa in relation to the entire community. So napakadami pong layers na yun. Na I think you watch it as a child, as a parent, as a neighbor, as a friend. Ang dami po pong makakapitan na antik talaga sa puso. And so for me, it's the same, and I hope to share that experience with the audience.
That's great to hear. And final question. If Direk Ishmael Bernal were alive today and he would, see your film, how do you think Direk Ishmael would react to this reinterpretation of this film? Or how do you want him to react to this?
So, with Sir Ricky, no, well, it's been a very long dream na maigaw ang pelikula ito. And I first saw it 6 years ago, and it took me many years to get the courage to ask Sir Ricky. And this year when we asked, I was very grateful and honored that he said yes. Pero I've always been nervous about showing Sir Ricky from the script to the film. And I will always remember Sir Ricky saying that, Sir Ricky said about this is yours and for the whole team to play around with. And naiangkop siya sa perspectives po namin. But I will say that yung film po ni Ishmael Bernal is deservedly a classic. And it is deservedly one of the most timeless, most important, best Filipino films of all time. And I have referenced it in a way po na, for example, from the musical script, binalikan po namin yung original film. May mga eksena from the original film na binalik po namin for the musical. Shots were a lot of inspiration, some scenes. And I also watched the film again in full just a few weeks ago. So it's always present in my mind. And I will say, as I said to Sir Ricky, nothing will replace Ishmael Bernal, Nora Honor, and Sir Ricky Lee's Himala. And this is a different take on it. It's a different take on the story of Elsa, told very powerfully through these wonderful performances and such really powerful, wonderful music.
Singitan ko lang yung tanong. I think matutuwa si Isma. Knowing Isma as a friend and as a co-worker, I think matutuwa si Isma. I think ma-amuse siya. I think matcha-challenge siya na yung gawa niyang trabaho noon nanganganak ngayon ng iba-ibang version. And I can imagine him looking at all these versions already and saying, sige nga, tingnan natin. Not condescendingly. Kasi may si Isma sa discourse eh. Sige nga, tingnan natin, anak. Nagano'n yan eh. Tingnan natin. At matutuwa siya. So, masaya kami na ginagawa namin ito. And then, nung ginawa namin ni Isma yung Himala, in 1982, ang guideline namin lahat, coming from him, minimalistic siya. Kaya halos walang mga salita eh. Nang nag-present si Pepe ng kanyang vision for this version, expressionistic siya. Musical na siya, and then expressionistic siya. So already ibang klaseng Himala. And yet, nung lumapit si Pepe, ang nakuha ko, he would be, and he is. And he was very faithful to sa original, and yet in a way also very unfaithful. Kung may ganun man. Nakita ko kasi yung essence eh, andun pa rin eh. And to the letter na essence, at napapasot siya every step, at nag-discuss kami every step. But on the other hand, as he said, I told him, own the story. Kasi I don't think matutuwa si Bernie kung gagawa ka ng Himala na kinopya lang, naging clone lang, ng original na Himala. That's when he will condescend. Pero pag nakita niya na nanganak yung original Himala, na isang klaseng Himala, na ikapagmamalaki din niya at namin, I think matutuwa siya at baka bumangon pa.
Thank you very much, and good luck to the
Naku, wag naman, Sir Ricky. Gusto namin siyang makausap ngayon sa media ko na to, pero wag muna po. Opo. Ayan. Okay, ikakat naman po natin ang ating Q&A para sa isang maikling mensahe mula po sa MMDA Chairman, Attorney Don Artes. Oh, yes po. Wag po kayo mag-alala. Hindi pa naman po bumabangon si Direk Ishma. Opo.